Welcome to NewlyTrading.com. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSX.V, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. NewlyTrading is brought to you by TheNewsWire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. Today we're talking with Carl Lofberg, CEO of FireFox Gold Corp. Their trading symbol is FFOX on the TSX Venture Exchange. Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
Carl, maybe we can start off with you giving us some background on FireFox Gold Corp.
Absolutely. The team in Finland has worked for many years together, and some of the team members have worked in Finland with mineral prospecting since the 70s effectively. Petri Peltonen, our exploration manager, has been in the business for 30 years, and I myself have been in the business for almost 15 years managing a prospect generator company in Finland. Patrick Highsmith, who is FireFox Gold's chairman. Patrick's been a very close personal friend to mine, and Patrick was 15 years ago, he was working for Newmont, and Patrick's been effectively viewing Finland from a gold perspective for many years, and we've just been good friends with Patrick, and in 2016 we're thinking that we're possibly at the bottom of the precious metals bear market, and we started to effectively establish FireFox Gold and established FireFox Gold in the summer of 2017.
For those that are not familiar with the environment in Finland, can you kind of speak to that? It's a mining-friendly country. Would that be fair?
Well, absolutely. Finland is currently number one on the Fraser Institute study, so we've been in the top 10 for the past 10 years, and really in the top 5. Many times we've been number one. So extremely mining friendly. We have a very long mining tradition in Finland, effectively starting seriously with Outokumpu, the state-run mining company 100 years ago. A lot of companies involved in mining, Outotec, Metso Minerals, Sandvik. So very well established mining tradition in Finland. Finland has only been open for the past 24 years for foreign investment. So Finland was effectively, if you want to, effectively almost a government-run duopoly by the Geological Survey of Finland and Outokumpu. The Geological Survey of Finland has done an outstanding job, but we've only been, like I said, open for less than a quarter of a century. And in Lapland, where FireFox has been concentrating its efforts, in Lapland there's only two sort of biggish mines. The Kittilä mine, which was opened in 2009, operated by Agnico Eagle. It's Europe's biggest gold producer, Europe's biggest gold mine. And the Kevitsa mine, which opened roughly during the same time. So there's only two mines there. These two mines have been open in the past less than 10 years. And the greenstone belt in Lapland, if you compare it with other greenstone belts in the world, for instance in Canada or Australia or Africa, there's been very little drilling for gold in that particular greenstone belt. There's been less drilling in the greenstone belt in Lapland throughout the history of the country than Newmont drills in 1 year in Nevada. So it's definitely under-drilled. So now, for the first time in Finnish history, there's 4 juniors and 1 major who control 98% of the prospective areas in Lapland. So I really think that this is the beginning of the beginning. 4 juniors, 1 major. Now, all of a sudden, in the past 3 years, 3 other majors have come into Lapland through JVs and investment, because that's in reality the only option the ground is taking.
So what projects does FireFox Gold Corp have kind of in play at this stage?
We have 3 major projects. We are the largest landholder in Lapland. We have 3 projects. Mustajärvi, which would translate into Black Lake, where we actually started drilling and actually released yesterday the first drill results, which we are very excited about. Then we have the Jesia Gold project and the Selkä Gold project, which is only 10 kilometers from the Kittilä mine. So we started to drill in Mustajärvi. Like I said, the first drill results, we intersected 2 meters of 45 grams per ton of gold. So really happy with the first drill program. There is still drill results which we will likely announce in the next few weeks when we have all the assays in and have compiled them.
So what are the next milestones for Firefox?
Very intense winter program. If you look at our news feed, I think that there's already 4 technical news releases on this side of the year. Drilling and geochemical and geophysical work to better define the drill targets for the next 130 days.
Well, thank you for taking the time with us today, Carl. All the best with FireFox Gold, and we'll keep an eye on you. If people wanted more information, I'm assuming they can go directly to FireFoxGold.com.
Absolutely. And the trading symbol is Fox, and if somebody wonders how Fox is spelled with double F.
That was Carl Lofberg, CEO of FireFox Gold Corp, their trading symbol FFOX on the TSX venture. That's it for this episode of NewlyTrading.com, the podcast. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSX.V, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. Newly Trading is brought to you by TheNewsWire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. NewlyTrading.com and this podcast are solely intended for information purposes. If you're considering investing in securities, always consult a professional advisor. I'm Jim Ripley.